Hit the king like an 18-wheeler in and out of air lane. Never been a part of the in crowd. Got a problem with me? I said, y'all got the same friend that I came in with, ducking all that lane. Hey, everyone that knows on go. I rolled in the 4x4. Believe if a kid gon' go see me with, ain't gon' see them no more.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, let's go. Green 80. Green 89, Lucy.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Green 80. Green 80.
Bortles to throw on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cole. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height,
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Throwing his Bortles on third down. And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Vic Beasley in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. That one goes for 36 yards.
Let's go. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Jacksonville territory.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
11.
This time Ryan will throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Hard throw, incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So still no touchdowns in the 1st half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Green 80. Move. Green 80.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. From the gun, it's Bortles. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
There we go, G. That's the way to hit.
Here we go on 4th down with Bortles. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Throwing is Bortles. Throw left side complete. It's Cole. Bortles to Cole for the Jacksonville first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Bortles throwing on second down. He's going to go up top for the guys. Man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here now come the Falcons. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Ryan, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On second down, here's Bortles. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Bortles now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cole. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Lucy.
Bortles to throw on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, complete. It's Cole. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Bortles now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Throwing now is Bortles. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Cole. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Green 80. Hey, spread right. Spread right. Smack. Check. Green and check.
Into the red zone. It's Bortles. He goes underneath for Yeldon. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. So who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. On the return, here's Justin Hardy. Spinning away. Here are the Falcons back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the 1st half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 58 yards.
Gun.
Julio Jones, the lone receiver left. From the shotgun, Ryan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. And Bryant's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Corey Bland with what they'll score a 106-yard return. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in the contract.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now Ryan on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan drops it off for Coleman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be third down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneak.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Calais Campbell in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Hey, South! 39.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. He's got Sanu. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. On first down, Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dante Fowler able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down.
Tuesday.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Hey, spread right, smack.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Going deep for Moncrief. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Dante Moncrief, 48 yards.